All right, fighters, how we doing? Now, I come across and speak with so many fighters on a daily, weekly, monthly and a yearly basis. And the main thing that I've noticed with fighters when it comes to actually looking at the nutrition and their diet is how to actually eat to boost performance. And unfortunately, there's a lot of misleading information on social media which is trying to trick you and tell you that a particular way of eating is the best and the most optimal for a boxer, an MMA fighter, a Muay Thai fighter, or a bare knuckle fighter. But let me tell you something. My name is Finn Kenny and I'm a fight nutritionist. I work with some of the best fighters in the entire world and still work with some of the best fighters in the entire world in boxing, Muay Thai, MMA, bare knuckle fighting, competitions such as RWS, One Lumpini, Riyadh season, various MMA bare knuckle fighting promotions, okay? And when I work with fighters like this at the highest level, I get these fighters from A to B, where they're in a position where they're struggling to make weight for the fights and they're struggling with the weight, they're struggling to reach maximum performance, struggling to have energy in the camp of the fights. And I basically make sure that everything builds up and allows them to have the career that they actually want, deserve and desire. Now, as a fight nutritionist, I know what fighters need to perform at their best. And what fighters need when it comes to nutrition and diet is to focus primarily on carbs and carbohydrate. Now, when I say this, it's all about the timing and the amount. So, as a fighter, you want to be going for a range between 4 to 8 grams of carbs for every kilogram of body weight. And essentially, the way you want to work this is very simple. The harder your training session is, or, the heavier the training load on that particular day, the closer you'll go to that 8 grams for every kilogram of body weight. And the lighter your training and the lower the training volume, the closer to the lower end of the scale, so the 4 grams per kilogram of body weight you'll go with, okay? So, when it comes to the timings, right, this is the same for your fight and your training sessions. You want to have a large meal around 4 to 5 hours before you fight and a small snack cut off 1 hour before you fight. So with this large meal that you have 4 to 5 hours before you fight, the reason why you want to do this is because you don't want to give your body too much food and the wrong type of food to digest, where your blood flow is going to go all to your digestive system instead of the muscle, which is going to drain your energy and not give your muscles the blood flow and the energy need, which is obviously how you perform at maximum fast, sharp and powerful, okay? So the snack that you're going to have before you fight, that's just going to be something that's going to keep your blood glucose, your blood sugar levels high and give you that top up in energy that you need to actually go into your fight straight away, perform with energy, stamina and be fast, sharp and powerful. So I'll give you an example of each one of these meal timings that you can use and apply as a fighter. So 4 to 5 hours before you fight, what I would do is I'd go for something primarily based on carbohydrates and lean proteins. It's going to digest quickly and it's not going to take too much time in your stomach, okay? So the meal that I'd probably go for is around 75 grams raw weight spaghetti, tomato sauce, and you could put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on it, a bit of oregano, 150 grams chicken breast, and then on the side, I would have a couple of chocolate rice cakes, 4 or 5 chocolate rice cakes, and a large 400 to 450 mils orange juice glass, okay? Then, before you fight, the small snack I'd have is literally just a small handful, right, of sweets. It could be jelly snakes, it could be Haribo Star Mix, it could be Super Mix, Tang Fastix. Listen, knock yourself out. But if you do this and you apply what I have just explained to you in this video in regards to carbohydrate loading, the amounts, the timing and the types of carbohydrates to consume, your performance is going to go to a completely different level. I can guarantee that for you. So what you need to do is watch this video and apply the information that I told you, and I hope it helps. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, or if you're watching on TikTok, follow me on TikTok for more. Let's go.